Attention string orchestra teachers. The following is a message for every string orchestra teacher who feels like they need to get their orchestra to sound good or definitely better at concerts, but can't get each student to form good technique habits, or it's like a really big struggle, like pulling teeth, to get them to do what they need to do to get their instrument to sound right. Hi, my name is Karen, or Kay Janaszewski, owner and creator of Uplevel U Music, and here's the truth that you need to know about string orchestra teaching. In fact, here's the biggest problem right now. It's lack of instruction time. You know this, I know this, probably the students know it. There isn't just enough time in the day to feel like you can get all that done, get them reading music, get them learning the concert repertoire, and get them ready to go for this concert. So that's not the end of the problem. It kind of gets worse. But why? Well, it's because that we believe that it takes a long time for string instrument students to sound good. I mean, think about yourself. When you learned how to play your first string instrument, wasn't it kind of like that? Didn't you feel like it was going to take forever to sound like it was a good quality sound, right? So that means that school concerts, they happen a few times a year. We really want the parents and the other concert goers to enjoy the sound of the school orchestra, especially when we're talking the elementary level, the middle school level. By high school, okay, it's finally already starting to happen, but how many years have gone by already? We don't want all the concert goers, okay, this sounds good. Oh, look, they're doing it. Oh, I can kind of hear the tune. Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, I can hear that one all the way from okay, we don't want them to be thinking that at your concerts. We want them to be like, wow, they actually sound really good. We want those kinds of compliments from parents and, the administration that attend, other teachers. We want those kinds of compliments from our students. And it's up to you. It's not up to the students to just magically know how to do this. That's up to you to show them, okay? And worst of all, string orchestra teachers can't get past the idea that school orchestras are just notoriously squeaky and screechy. But luckily for you, there is now a solution to this problem, specifically this sound problem. So if you're a string orchestra teacher that needs to get their orchestras to sound good at the concerts, but it can't get each student to get really accountable to themselves to form these good technique habits, here is the solution that you've been looking for. Introducing My Orchestra Doesn't Squeak, Perfect String Technique by Middle School, the online course. My Orchestra Doesn't Squeak helps you teach students proper technique in an organized and manageable way that reduces technique overwhelm, like learning too many things at once so that they're like, I can't think about all this, okay, this is going to have to go. They're not thinking these thoughts, it just kind of happens. You know it, and I know it. Have a consistent, objective assessment strategy for grading if you need to, but also for student motivation. Troubleshoot most, if not all, tone issues that come from your students. Get workarounds for subpar instruments, those VSOs and all that students might be using. No matter how hard we try, there's still that problem, and it's not going away. Implement growth mindset, delivery, and feedback strategies, which are so powerful, and much, much more. And best of all, you're going to start seeing results with My Orchestra Doesn't Squeak, Perfect String Technique by Middle School within the first few lessons that you start implementing these strategies with your students. And it costs only $97. That's it for this entire course with all of these strategies that are going to help you so much. So again, if you're a string teacher that wants your orchestra students to play their instruments with a beautiful, clear tone, understand this. Every instructional day that goes by is a missed opportunity for students to learn to love their sound on their string instrument. If your students go through another school concert where people are making fun of how squeaky they are, they might quit on you. Their band friends might be like, your ensemble doesn't sound all that great. We don't want that to be the reason that they're quitting. That affects your numbers. That's a reflection on you. We don't want that. And of course, as we know, education is constantly facing funding cuts to the arts, and the orchestra is more likely to be cut before band. Just there's more instruments in band and more opportunities and fewer personnel per student, in a sense, if you're doing the percentages. This could save your job. It really could. So act now before it's too late. Get on board with My Orchestra Doesn't Squeak, Perfect String Technique by Middle School. From me, Karen K. Janaszewski, owner and creator of Uplevel U Music, right now. So start today, enroll today, and I'll see you there.